Aditya here. And hey guys, Aditya here. And in this video, I'll be giving you a brief tutorial on how to set up the EuroScope, and will introduce some basic features of EuroScope. So let's get started. First of all, to download EuroScope, go in the website www.euroscope.hu, which the link should be available in the description. And once you come to the website, just scroll down until you see the files section. Under that, you should be able to see three links regarding download. One is the main site and two mirrors. So you can just download, click on any one of them to start the download. So I prefer the main site, so just go ahead and click on the main site, and the download should start. So I'm canceling the download since I already have one, but you just go ahead and download. Once you're downloaded, make sure you also download the sector files of India vACC, which should be available in library.vatsim vatsimwa.com, which is also, the link is also available in the description. So once you get there, go to India vACC and the HCC sector files. So once you go there, you should be able to see for EuroScope and for vACC. Make sure you download only these files for EuroScope, since the vACC is a different controlling interface, and we are not dealing with that in this case. So just go ahead and download each one of them, and just download each one of them. I'm not downloading them because I already have them, but you go ahead and download them. Once you downloaded them, you can close this, and you should be able to see, you should be having one setup file for EuroScope and sector files consisting of four four FIRs, that's Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, Delhi, and Chennai. So now what you need to do is go ahead and install the EuroScope, and just go ahead and click next, and install. Just give the administrative rights, and you can close this. Once you're done with that, go to the sector files and just click them. Okay, close this, and go to the documents, and you should be able to see a folder called EuroScope. And what I'd suggest is go ahead and create a new folder named West Asia. West Asia, and India. Yeah, it's not necessary to do all this every time, but I suggest you to do this for better separation. Just extract them one by one. And Chennai. Okay, you can close this and go ahead and launch the EuroScope. So you can just type in here if you want. So once you open it for the first time, you should be able to see an open profile file dialog box. So what you need to do is just go to the West Asia, India, and Mumbai VABF master, and VABF master right here. So it should load this. You can ignore these warning for now and click yes for this. And This will be the thing that should be loaded once you load the profile. So what you can do is firstly remove the unwanted um, things right here, so including the highlighted arrows. You can untick this, and the sectors you can just click it geo and free text, press apply and OK. Once you do that, just zoom in here and you should be able to see the Mumbai airfield, and currently there are 2 aircrafts as well at Mumbai. And similarly you should be able to see other airfields as well in the Mumbai, like the Pune right here, Ahmedabad right here, and so on. So once you're done with that, just go ahead and click on the other set right here, go all the way down to setting setup files, and the symbology, go and browse, and under these you should be already under the VABF master subfile and file, and ensure you're there. Under that you should be able to see a file called as setting, a folder setting. Once you get in, you should be able to see an text file namely India VACC setting. So just double click on that and just copy this and just paste it. Okay, the remaining things are already the same, so just click on save and load and close. Okay, so once you're done with that, the basic setup is almost done. So now let's go to the symbology settings. So these settings are again optional, but I highly recommend to do so because most of the cases the aircraft tags are not easily visible, and I find they get camouflaged most of the time. So I personally suggest to do this symbology settings. So just go to the data blocks right here, and non-concerned, just click on default, and just notified, click on default, and come back to the non-concerned, click on the color, click on yellow, okay, or you can choose any other color which is bright enough to be eye-catching, and just click on OK and press apply and OK. So now you should be able to see these colors are quite eye-catching and they can be easily noted, unlike the previous ones which were a bit too dull and were not so eye-catching. So I personally suggest to make these color changes, and once you're done, you just ensure you save the profile and save all the settings, save the sector file, and that's it. That should be enough for the basic setup. So now once you're done with that, press on the connect option right in the top left corner. You should be able to see the real name, so you should replace with your real name. Certificate ID will be your VATSIM ID. Password is your VATSIM password. So password should be your VATSIM password. So you can just paste it here. It's on the clipboard. And information line 1, information line 2. You need to normally type in your VATSIM call sign and some other information which is relevant for your while controlling. But for now, I'm going to log in as an observer, so I'm not for typing anything. So call sign I'm typing as AI underscore OBS. As I'm logging in as observer facility, I'm coming as an observer, so it should be observer. Rating again, rating for now it's C1 would do, but initially it should be observer, and as you go on it will become as student 1, student 2, student 3, controller, and so on. But for now I'm logging in as the controller. And the server you can choose any except for Sweatbox is something different, about which we'll talk in the next video. So you can tweak any. So for now I'm keeping India. And range you can keep up to 200 as an observer. And this proxy server you need not keep it on until you have multiple screens, or you want to have a multiple windows. You need not put it on. And yeah, you can go ahead and connect, save the profile. Sorry, before the logging in, don't forget to save the profile. Just click on this and this will be saved. So next time when you log in, you should be able to get this right here, so you need not type in all again. So just go ahead and connect. So as soon as you connect, you should be able to see an voice communication setup. Just a second, it seems that it didn't connect properly. Okay, so call sign is in use, seeing someone else has logged in with a similar call sign. So I can just change this a little bit. Okay, let's see if it works. Done. There you go, it works. So now you will be having a list of call sign, list of frequencies in the voice communication setup. So we can just click on any of the frequencies, say Mumbai control, and just click on them, and you should be able to listen to that. The frequency controller on that frequency. And once you log in, just zoom in to see the aircraft, and to now and to ensure your region of interest, you need to type in it down here .vis space VABB and enter. So it will create a circle of 200 nautical miles radius, and aircraft under this circle will be the aircraft of your interest, and those aircrafts will be shown dynamically. Each movement of these aircraft will be shown to you. And for example, this aircraft right here, and the aircraft another is flying right here, passing flight level 183. And once you're done with that, the setup is almost done. So out there, say if you're controlling one of the airports, and you have got some aircrafts on text, so in such cases what you do is, instead of typing there everything right there, we have got some more features in EuroScope called as LIs. So in order to enable that, first of all go to the open sector files and load LIs right here, and go to the VABF master, and you should be able to find a file known as India VACC LIs. Just double click on that, and the messages you should be able to see dialogues information saying loading LIs from the given path. So once you're done with that, also you can make use of some text codes dot codes to ensure that you don't ensure that you can give all the aircrafts the text messages, so without much delays and without typing all the things. So how do you do that? So first of all, before that, just go to the document files, and EuroScope, and yeah, India vACC allies, sorry, West Asia, India and Mumbai VABF, and the India vACC allies. So here, once you get in here, you should be able to see plenty of dot codes, say .vabf, .pdc, .greet, .rb, .ps. So how did they work? So first of all, if what you need to do is type the first few letters, the first the not the letters, the first word after the dot. So be it .rp, .ps, .t, .tc, .greet, or anything. So what you do is type these um, things, and what you get in return is all these things right here. So for example, if we take um, let's try for this .ps right here. So what you do is type right here uh, .ps and press the space button, and you should be able to see the whole text right here as you can see right here. Secondly, you can try some more like .ifr, so you will get the clearance right here. So all these things will get replaced by the concerned items except for these ones and twos until if they're specified, and we'll come to that a little later while we are controlling its box, which we'll be talking about in the next video. So say for example, if you just take this aircraft and press .ifr and press space, so the so we can compare this clearance with this one. So you can say that the .arr is replaced by Victor Oscar Hotel Zero. That's the destination airport of this aircraft, and the one is still there. And runway is replaced by runway 27. That's what the active runway. After departure turn, that's again something that you need to type on its own. Flight level is again that you type on your own, and squawk, that's the assigned squawk, that's replaced as well. So that's it. That's how this allies works. So just press the tab button and you'll get the you can make some editing here. So here for example, we the whiskey 28 is the airway, so we'll just type in whiskey 28, and after departure turn, so for example it's turn for heading 180, say for example, and flight level 0, flight level 70, and the clearance 3. So what you do is just press enter. Okay, science, and the clearance should be transmitted, but since that we are logged in as an observer, this clearance won't go. So that's one of the most important features of EuroScope that must be used during the while handling the text aircrafts, especially when you got heavy traffic. So ensure that you are familiar with this. So these are the main features of the EuroScope, and we'll be talking about more features and more better application of these features while we are controlling our thread box. So and we so that's the basic features. And one more thing before I conclude this video, as you must have noted that this whole video is centered on Mumbai airport. Say for example, now if you are interested in controlling in some other airport, say the Chennai airport, so how do you do that? So the thing's simple. What you need to do is just go to the open sector, load sector files, go to the OMF master, that's the Chennai airport, sector files, and sector files, and the sector file. Once you load that, you do all the things again. Just you remove them, and just geo free text, apply and OK. Oh wait, I think sectors. Okay, apply and OK, and just zoom in, you should be able to see the Chennai airport right here. And again, save this. And since we have not saved this before and it was a new folder, you need to just save this again under the profile tab, preferably VMF ATR, and OK. And there you go. The frequency list is again right here. And these are the basic features. And one more thing, say the voice communication setup, although you should be able to see it right here. So one thing I forget to mention while I was teaching about this during the while in the Mumbai area, that you need to go to the hardware setup right here, and you need to select your uh, desired input and output device right here. And right down here you need to select an push to talk or mute control. You can keep it something else as per your requirement, and press close, and you can close this. Okay, so this is the Chennai airport. So similarly you can see some other airports like the Bangalore airport and the Hyderabad airport right here. So this is how you can change your FIRs as per requirement. And again, if you want to see aircrafts near the Chennai airport, say, so just type in .vis BOMM, that's the Chennai airport ITU. Press enter. You should be able to see in circle again, which will be telling you, which will be showing you all aircrafts inside the circle, and these aircrafts inside the circle will be your concerned aircrafts, and which the EuroScope will be highlighting them. So that's all about the basic setup for EuroScope and the basic features. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you have any doubts, just leave them below in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And that's it for today. And thank you, and looking forward to see you controlling in our Indian airspaces shortly, in a short while. Thank you.